but I didn't. So now we're here. You guys are gonna kick me off soon. So, I don't know how accurate this is. I don't fucking know, man. Okay. And if you go to Mad Lions, they already, I think, sold their team like twice or something like that. So it was acquired by Splice, and then I think they sold that afterwards to somebody else because there's no other reason why you would want to rebrand besides if someone else owns your organization. So, like, if Fnatic was owned by the same people the whole entire time, why would they constantly like change their name? They wouldn't, right? Why would Fnatic change to Fnatic if it's already owned by Fnatic? You know what I mean? So it's unless like somebody changed hands or like they completely changed the company, then like I don't understand. Like, see, this is what I'm saying. This is probably why this guy wanted to sign because they're like, okay, well. And the reason why I worry about this is because of the whole Echo Fox situation. And this is why I named this situation international business aspect of esports. You know what I mean? Because regardless of any, this is like in China or in like Europe or in America, you know, like the international aspect of esports is still going to be there. I mean, you guys might not. I mean, maybe not the esports people, but definitely the people who have a shit ton of money understand what the fuck I'm talking about because Fire Festival. Anyways, so yeah, that's why I'm working minimum wage. So every time they go, "Oh, well, you're just rich and you don't understand," I'll be like, "Excuse me, no, I work minimum wage." So I think the only person here is really just you. Sorry. So you know, I actually kind of like this Twitch thing where like every time it hosts somebody new, it just kicks you off of the other channel. It's just like, bro, I don't even want to watch this. But anyways, it's good. It's just nonstop playage, kind of fucking awesome, I guess. No, I think he was just so pissed off that like, no, it's the soccer aspect because I don't know if you guys know this, but soccer's kind of a fucking mess. Like, not like a mess, but I don't know if you guys know very much about soccer, but soccer's kind of a mess. People are either doing cocaine, or they're trafficking something, or they're gambling, or just being outright so fucked up that everybody hates them. So, like, I don't know about you guys, but soccer's kind of fucked up. But I don't really want to explain it because I feel like you guys are purposely writing articles in a different language so people in America actually cannot find it. This actually happened before in there were these Mexico rock music, I guess they're like protests or whatever, and they threw out participants. Ooh, fuck, that is so bad. Participants that were being violent and thank you, representing their purpose. I don't know if you guys remember this, but and I know a lot of things written about this specific protest are all in Spanish and none of it is written in English, which is fine to me because I don't really like a whole bunch of people in America reading a bunch of shit about Chinese and being like, oh yeah, I know so much about Chinese people now. It's like, bro, like, no. So I completely understand where I think a lot of you guys are purposely writing a lot of these things just purposely not in English and not searchable by English, you know? There was a lot of Italian mafia stuff. Italian mafia abusing power, or something about a highway, construction, corruption, or something like that. I don't remember. But there were a few things about how the highway or whatever was like collapsing or whatever because the Russian mafia was like, the Italian mafia was making it especially cheap or something. And everything was specifically wrote in Italian. And every single article written about it in English just made no fucking sense. Like, there were so many lacking of, like, evidence. It was just like, oh yeah, this happened, and Italian mafia. It's like, wait, what the fuck? That makes no fucking sense. So, like, I completely understand the international business aspect because a lot of this has to do with international business because it's kind of like, well, they don't really want you understanding what's going on with their country, right? Like, that's the international business aspect because I don't know if you guys know this, but there's a lot of companies, especially business oriented companies, that do not want you knowing anything about them. Like, they just don't want you to know. So when I read this, I was like, Spanish team Mad Lions has appointed former Valencia CF, and I was like, hold on, this sounds like a soccer team. So I googled it, and I was like, oh, this team, I think there's a lot of people who, I don't know if it was this team or a Colombia team, but I know their jersey is like a light blue, yellowish, with a stripey, kind of looks like the referee kind of thing. And there's a lot of cocaine stuff related to this, and there was also a lot of strippers on Instagram that were just like supporting the shit out of this team. So I'm like, okay, this team is fucking insane. The last time I remember I seeing anything about this team is fucking insane. So then when I read this, I was like, oh shit, this is why they won, because I had a feeling. And then I don't know if you guys know this, thank you. Soccer, MLS soccer team Bitcoin sponsorship or something like that. I forgot. I think it's Watford or something like that. Yeah. So I remember, I don't know if you guys remember seeing this game, but I think Watford was playing against another team and it was the exact same shit as this. And like, I don't know about you guys, but you know, you kind of know. So I was just like, ooh, this is looking very suspicious. And I'm like, okay, Reckless plays soccer. He's probably the only person on that team that actually knows about this. But then it's like, wouldn't he just be snitching if he actually tried to explain it to his team about this? Like, you know? So I was like, okay, I can see. But I can, because I don't know shit. I am not personally involved with Fnatic. I am not personally communicating and actively communicating with Fnatic. I just see and read the news. I have no legal liability. I do not actively communicate with any person. So even if you wanted to bring it up, like, oh, I'm related, I could be like, well, honestly, I don't, because I don't talk to anyone. So, he joins her after 2 years as Valencia's... What? Mad Lions looking to increase his commercial income and presence across esports in Europe. I don't know what that is. I think that's his name. One of 50 young talents signed up with the whatever, who came under new ownership and they acquired esports overactive media. Let's Google that too. Overactive. Sounds like a fucking money laundering thing. Alright, Oh my gosh, this sounds like Cloud9 all over again. No, it's Quantic Gaming. Thank you. Remember how his dad was like something... Dad... What the fuck did he... What did... Oh yeah, here we go. What was his fucking dad's name? Owned Canadian IT firm. Dude, this sounds like some shit. Like, it's history repeating itself, you guys. Alright, anyways. The reason why I say it's international business is because obviously not all of these companies are in America, but as a person who has no personal connection or no personal motives behind this, I mean, I'm just reading this as a normal person because this is all public information, and honestly, like, it just looks the same to me. Anyways, the Ledger Group went on to make an investment in... Oh my god. Long Island and New York. You know, most of those strippers were from New York, actually. So this is deep. This is deep into the, soccer. Foosball. No, foosball I think is that thing where you play with the sticks, right? I don't think it's foosball, guys. So, with... Dude, this is all public information. All I do is type, like, certain things, right? I don't know what the Ledger Group is. I type it into Google. Oh my god, there it is. Oh, shit. Okay. Let's see. Was there something I was missing? Oh, the reason why I brought up Echo Fox, racist investor Rick Fox quits or something. Alright. Departs. Wait, why is this 4 days ago? Esports investor who called... What? Oh my gosh, there's so many ads. Is suing for damages against... Dude, he sounds like such a fucking cokehead, dude. What? Because he got kicked off of everything? Oh my gosh, dude. Okay, I don't know if you guys know this, but if you go to their LinkedIn website, right? He's like removed off of everything. And so it makes sense why he would want to sue. But then you guys could be like, oh, well, this is just harassment and abusing, because he could actually lose this lawsuit, like, what's her fucking face? Stormy, thank you, Daniels. Lawsuit dropped by judge. Okay, so Stormy Daniels won one lawsuit, and then she tried to sue him again. Okay, so Stormy something Trump wins some type of lawsuit against Trump. Fuck, which one was the one she won? was dismissed and ordered to pay. Really? I thought she won. Didn't she win one? Oh no, she didn't win any, and then instead he actually got arrested, right? What? Did she win or lose? What the fuck? Oh my gosh, this is a lot of stuff. I don't even fucking want to read this. I just want to know if she fucking won one. I think she won one. And then she kept trying to sue him to the point where she actually, the judge was just like, honestly, this is abuse at this point. Like, you can't win all these lawsuits. And then I think the judge dropped like the last few. I think she won one, and then the rest were dropped. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. I think her lawsuit actually made Cohen. Yeah, because after this lawsuit, Cohen was exposed. But everybody already knew she was a porn star, so like there's like nothing to expose. Okay. During the course of Cohen and Trump agreed with Daniel saying the agreement would not be enforced, but Daniel wanted the judge to rule that Cohen and Trump did so illegal. Did was illegal. See, this is what I'm talking about. By dismissing the case, the judge essentially gave Daniels what she wanted all along, to be able to tell her story without the fear of being sued for millions of dollars. That is exactly pretty much what Echo Fox is doing, because it's kind of like the more he creates, more problems, you know? Like, this guy just keeps creating problems for himself. You know what I mean? Like, he already fucking, like, the organization is over, you know, Rick Fox didn't even want his fucking thing, and now he's, like, coming up and trying to stir problems just so he can be relevant again, you know? Like, they're already like, okay, you know, like, everything's done. So it's not ousted. Disbanded, right. Okay. So you know how they said, I think, visiting now mostly to a broken link, removed entirely, including its team and roster entries. The team's Twitter account has not posted since September 2nd of 2019 at the time of reported closure. Something closure teams ran teams for. I think it was this one. So I think I read this one. Well, it was something. All team players were let go. The staff was terminated. The logo and uniform, they're now a collector's item. Okay, so I feel like this might actually. Oh shit! My yes, turn it off. Where's my controller? Oh, I don't know. My controller is. Oh, I was charging it. I don't need it. All right. So I know personally that. Well, what Echo Fox did was he just closed everything. He was just like, honestly, like, I'm done with everybody that had to be there. I'm done with everything. I mean, in a way, he did kind of take it to drastic measures, but at the same time, like, it's kind of a mess, you know? Like, I think what a lot of people do in the fashion world is Coach buys. No, fuck. Coach bankruptcy. Okay, this has a lot to do with international business and esports, and you'll understand what I'm talking about. Fuck, what was it called? Who did Coach take over? Coach take over by something. Complete acquisition of Kate Spade. No, it wasn't Kate Spade. Fuck. What was that fucking company that took over Coach? Oh my gosh. Tapestry. Fuck. All right. Thank you. So, oh my gosh, that was so goddamn fucking complicated. So Coach actually went bankrupt, right? And after Coach went bankrupt, Tapestry took over Coach, and they were like thinking about rebranding. Tapestry rebranding Coach. Okay, I'm really into fashion. It's just fucking fuck off. Anyways, so fuck. Sorry. How the new Tapestry CEO plans to brighten up the fading. Okay, no, not right now. It's too fresh. No. Anyways, fashion people just can't handle the truth. So you know what? I'm not even gonna ruin for them. So a lot of people were saying how Tapestry changing Coach name or something like that. So Coach changes corporate name to Tapestry. Brand name is unchanged. I remember a lot of people were talking about this. They're like, oh my gosh, you know, Coach is like getting taken over by Tapestry. Like, are they gonna have like Tapestry as their like brand name now? And I'm like, I don't really fucking know, but I don't think they ever did. But anyways, so what I think Mad Lion is trying to do is some type of situation like this where it's like Coach went bankrupt first. Not have came in so hard and so nice to everybody that at the end that they were actually ended up being ousted. You know what I mean? Because I see that Mad Lion and Valencia are kind of doing that, where it's like Splice is losing ownership and they come in as that big sponsor to save them kind of thing. Yeah, that's why I was like trying to explain it to like Reckless on Twitter without like going on a fucking 50 tweet rant on why it was happening. But but yeah, that's pretty much it, you know. And well, I follow fashion brands. Hello, why would I like Tesla? Tesla wasn't really taken over by anybody. He's the CEO. I think he got inherit. Well, actually, I don't really understand how Tesla's like making any money at all. Like, Tesla's not even invented by Elon Musk. Like, Tesla is created by Tesla. Like, you know, like it was founded by these people. It has nothing to do with Elon Musk. I don't know. Like, you know, you guys are like, oh my gosh, Tesla, Elon Musk. I'm like, I don't think you understand. Like, Tesla is. Yes, it was from Nikolai Tesla or something. That was the guy who actually owns and created the Tesla brand. Thank you. I'm pretty sure that's what his name was. Fuck, what was his name? Nikola. Yeah. This guy was the original Tesla person. Like, he is Tesla, you know? It's not Elon Musk. That's why I'm, like, laughing every time you guys are like, oh, Elon Musk is so rich. I'm like, no. He's really not. Anyways. This is kind of like the business aspect of things where they don't really want you to know who is who. Like, so sure, fuck it. Yeah, but Berkshire Hathaway is not like, it's not who you think it is. It's like a board of individuals. It's not just, oh, Warren Buffett, Berkshire Hathaway. Like, no, that's not. The reason why Warren Buffett and Bill Gates are so rich is because they work together, you know? Warren Buffett's got his old school international old school business ways, and then Bill Gates has his goddamn fucking crazy ass let's drink water out of a fucking toilet ideas, and Warren Buffett's like, all right, make sure you do not invest more than 5% into this, because I guarantee you're gonna eat your ass at the end of this. So that's kind of why they're rich, because they don't really let idiots into their fucking circle, which is kind of what I'm trying to do for esports, and why I'm trying to warn you guys that there is no point in having these people in your fucking lives. When we all know you're a fucking snitch, right? They won't. So, I mean, who else is really gonna kill me? Oh, I don't know, probably suicide bombers, but even then it's kind of an insult to those suicide bombers, because God knows how fucking racist you are. Anyway, so that's it. Oh wait, hold on, I was supposed to analyze this game. Let's not close that, because I'm not opening it again. Boring. Okay, before we finish this, and before we get to everything, just know I was watching, but I wasn't really watching because I already know who the sponsors were and who was behind it. So at first I was just like, I don't really want to watch it because I already know where it's going to end. But then I was like, oh, I can't really say anything because it's not the end of the game yet. So here we are, discussing the international business aspect of esports, since if you ever notice, most of these companies are not exactly national companies. Right? Who knew SK Gaming was going to be sponsored by T-Mobile? Not me! Alright, anyways. So... Dude, I'm funny because I admit my mistakes. I'm not fun. Like, if I never admitted my mistakes, like, I guarantee you 90% of anybody who's watching me right now is not gonna ever like me. They're like, God damn this bitch, what the fuck is wrong? Alright, anyways. So. Oh, it's my dog snoring. I thought it was my phone charging. Alright, anyways. Sleeping with his eyes open. You know what my mom said? My mom said anybody sleeping with their eyes open has some serious, like, vengeful 小心眼, you know? I don't know what the fuck that is in English, but suspicious, you know? How about me? Do I like my mom or dad better? I spend more time with my mom, but I listen to my dad a lot. So, whatever the fuck that's gonna tell you, I don't fucking know. My dad was never home when I was a kid, so I don't really need my dad. But my dad will always come in with like one-worded replies, and I'll be like, damn, I gotta think about this for like fucking 5 weeks. And then come back and fucking react to it like 5 weeks later, like, fuck. Okay. I won't say fuck in front of my dad because I'm not allowed to swear in front of my dad. But yeah, I would be grumbling. Weren't they doing hella well here? No, because Haley keeps fucking jumping in the middle. Why does he keep... He's not. Okay, no offense, but I personally don't like Reckless playing Aphelios because I feel like he's just trolling. He's like not wanting to win, but then not wanting to suck. So he plays like a champion he knows cannot win at anything. Like, oh god, I hate this champion so much. No, like, MF is one of those champions where if you watch how Reckless plays, it's like, because you know Reckless doesn't like to look like he's throwing, right? So he'll purposely play like a really easy champion where it's like, no wait, hold on, what was I gonna say? It made sense in my head until I tried to say it out loud, and then it didn't make any sense. Alright, no, okay, hold on. So Reckless plays MF I don't know when he wants to play. I mean, wants to win or not. But I do know Reckless is such. I mean, not Reckless is such an easy. MF is such a easy player, easy champion for Reckless to play that it's hard for him to lose because he doesn't want to look like he's throwing. Yeah, there we go. See, it makes sense in my head. All right. But for like Aphelios and stuff, it's such a hard champion to play that it would not be very hard for Reckless to look like he's throwing. Does that make sense? Like, Reckless could be throwing and he could be playing Aphelios, but then you'd be like, oh my gosh, it's such a difficult champion. Maybe he's not throwing. And I'm like, I know damn well he is. So that's why I was like, at the beginning of the game, and I saw how he was playing and how Healy was doing that. I was just like, honestly, maybe I shouldn't watch because maybe I know too much. Like, maybe I just need to take like a step back and come back in like fucking 30 minutes. Like, so, yeah, but I don't think that's what you guys don't understand. Like, okay, so remember the other day where Toys had a video explaining I don't know who this is, but what the fuck? Okay, so I think Toys explains. I can't read a single fucking word, man. Jiangjing. I can't read Jiangjing either. Oh my gosh, I can't read anything. You guys want to know how I talk in my own language? This is how I use it, okay? And then I go to here. And then I go to Chinese. Traditional. 薪水. No, it's 奖金. Oh fuck, what is it called? Prize pool. 奖旗. 奖旗? What? Fuck. Pro player salary. 事业球员薪水球员奖金 reward. Maybe I should use reward. 奖励. Oh my god. Reward money. 奖励钱. Oh my god. I fucking hate my life. Alright, no, this is all wrong. Like, there's not a single fucking word that is right. Oh my god, my head hurts. Alright, hold on. Dude, I bet Chinese people are just fucking having a ball right now. Ugh, I fucking have a migraine right now. 薪水. Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you, Google. Thank you. Thank you for having mercy on my soul. Alright, so this guy goes on to explain how I don't even fucking remember anymore. Oh my god. That took way too much effort. I can't remember. Oh fuck. It's gone. It's gone now. I don't know what the fuck I had to do with that, honestly. I don't even remember. I don't remember anything. I don't even remember what I was talking about. I'm hungry. Fucking beats me, man. I don't fucking remember. Yep. Nope. Can't remember. Oh, man. You know, even if I listen to myself and I don't remember what the fuck I was doing, I don't think it's gonna matter. I don't think I'm gonna remember. I don't even understand what half of this shit means. What the fuck is a CDS? What the fuck is a GD? What's a KA? Like, kill and assist? At 15? What the fuck? I don't need to know that to play the game. You need to know that how to gamble. You need to know that to know how to gamble, but I don't gamble. So why would I fucking do it? Oh, that's what I was talking about! Okay. So I remember during his video, he says pro playing actually has a lot to do with how your teammates play. It doesn't always have anything to do with how you play specifically, because you have to endure a lot of like what your teammates do, what people see about you, and every single mistake that you make. Like, it sometimes has nothing to do with you individually. It actually also has a lot to do with what other people are doing. And this is a prime example. Even if Reckless himself does perfectly fine, he still has to take into consideration what Whippo is doing on his own time, what Self-Made is doing on his own time, what Nemesis is doing on his own time, and what Healy is doing on his own time, right? So it's like, if Whippo's dating an e-girl, like, he has to take into consideration that Top might not be the best because he's related to an e-girl. So, and everybody knows what e-girls do, right? So Reckless cannot play the way he wants to play because, well, e-girl. Self-Made likes, he's kind of, I don't really want to okay, so Self-Made is kind of a cuck, okay? Like, if he sees a pretty woman, he will do anything for that pretty woman. And it cannot be any other race of a pretty woman. It has to be a white pretty woman, you know? So that's kind of what Self-Made deals with. And it's kind of like, well, sometimes those women don't have the best ideas, right? Doesn't matter to him. He's gonna fucking listen because that's just what it is, right? So, and then Nemesis is, I feel like he has his own agenda, doing his own things, and has his own, like, whatever stuff. So he has his own shit going on. Nobody knows what the fuck it is, but it's his own shit going on, right? And then Reckless is over there being like, I honestly don't care about anybody's situation, but I just want to fucking win. And, you know, sometimes when you're playing and related to an e-girl, it's like, well, you know, my girlfriend, like, kind of bet on, like, this team. So, like, being her boyfriend, his boyfriend, I kind of have to, you know, throw. Because, you know, I gotta do something from... Yeah, exactly like sausage. So, and Self-Made's really not any different. It's just specifically to white girls, you know? No, they're two different things, but yes, they are pretty similar. Anyways, and then Nemesis has his own shit going on that I don't even want to talk about, but we all know he has his own shit going on. And then Reckless is over there being like, I genuinely don't care about anything but fucking winning right now, and can't win a game by yourself, right? And we have over here Mad Lions. Mad Lions plays literally like Elo boosters. Not even like new school Elo boosters. Maybe, you know, I have a feeling they are not season 1 Elo boosters, because season 1 Elo boosters, they can also lane. These are some fucking new ass Elo boosters that snitch on old school Elo boosters. See how they're always so fucking close together? No, Healy is like the most innocent person in this whole situation, being like, oh yeah guys, let's go win, and then he fucking runs it down preparing for a fight and he just dies by himself. That's why I kept saying Whippo, Self-Made, Nemesis, and sometimes Reckless has their own fucking thing going on. I'm not saying Reckless is completely innocent, it's just he's kind of like related to the soccer community. So when you're related to soccer community, it's a lot different than being an e-girl, you know? Like, e-girls, they don't know anything on their own. But who they are so... Okay, so... You know how there's a lot of e-girls that are like, oh my gosh, I know the CEO of Intel because I sucked his dick. And like, I could get you fired because I sucked his dick. And it's like, okay, well that's not exactly the same as Reckless being like, oh, I played with someone who's actually a pro soccer player now. that's kind of not the same situation, right? So, this dog is taking advantage of him. Look at him. He's like, yeah, he my bitch. Alright, anyways. So, I'm not gonna ruin it for him. He's fucking having fun. Anyways, is it he? Oh no, it's a bitch! No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. See, no, look, I done ruined it for him. No, I think Dash has a golden retriever at home or something, because I think... Has there been any good plays? Yes and no, because... Oh, you see that? Thank you. You see how they go in together? This is some new booster style playing. No, because season 1 they play solo. So that means like they can be in any fucking lane and they'll fucking kill you. That's why they're elo boost. Now everybody goes like... That's not what I'm talking about. There's another thing later on in this game where it's a lot of the elo boosting that I see in bronze. I'll show you guys when it gets there. No, that's not it. That guy's just fucking so boosted he doesn't know how to read the goddamn map. Because you know how there's fucking those idiots who are just like, oh, why didn't you come to my lane? Oh, bitch, did you fucking see the map before you fucking went? What the fuck? You know, I'm just saying, you know, in solo queue there are those idiots who are like, I'm paying you to boost me right now, and like, I can't believe I just died. Why did I pay you this money if I was gonna die? You know, and you can just tell because they're like, I'm like 50, 0, and 10, okay? That's my percentage, okay? I got into rank 1 within like 5 months. And it's just like, okay, and you can't read the map? Yeah, that's probably like the only thing I learned in school. Like, there's like nothing else I learned, honestly. Yeah, didn't I already say this? I said the first few games, the first few months is gonna be boring as shit until we get closer to Worlds, and then it's gonna be more entertaining because people will actually fucking try. Like, until you get to that point, like, everybody's just gonna be doing shit like this constantly, to the point where it's just like, honestly, is there a point in watching? Well, I actually watched the game. And I actually know something about the community. So, yes, gets very boring for me. You know, even though I haven't been playing for months, like, I feel like I still know how to play this game. God damn it. Okay, that's just Reckless being an idiot. What the fuck was that? Like, he fucking ults into... Oh my god. No, Reckless does this a lot. And that's why I was like, okay, something is wrong with this team. Somebody is sponsoring this team, or somebody is controlling this team that he just cannot beat. So I was just like, alright, I gotta go find this shit out. Oh wait, no, that wasn't Reckless's ult. I think there was... Whose ult was this? I think Reckless was on... No. That was Reckless, you guys. Fuck. It was Reckless, wasn't it? Nope. Where the fuck is Reckless? What the fuck was he doing? Oh, no. He saw... Okay, so... Sorry. I think I did this when it was happening too. But I think Reckless walked out of another fight. Yeah, I think it was a bot lane fight. He was like, just like, oh, not today, not dying, not today. And he just like walked away. And I was just like, oh my god. No, this is why I will never date him, because he's just a dumbass motherfucker who doesn't understand shit. And why would I be against it when he has never done anything to help me? I don't think it was this fight. I think he walked out of another. Oh, shit. They're playing to Reckless's disadvantage, I guess. They're like, okay, I know Reckless's range. We're all just gonna play not in his range. And then, like, none of his team can do anything about it. Sorry, it's brilliant. No, this is, a lot of this is like the solo queue type, where... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said it was the e-girl stuff. That's why I'm like... Okay, so if you watch my solo queue stuff in League of Legends, the reason why I actually purposely don't talk to anyone and I do not befriend anyone, and I'm actually perfectly okay with muting chat until recently, until I realized that, like... Okay, so one thing you have to understand about, like, hacking is that a lot of times I've noticed a lot of e-girls will be like, oh my gosh, how do you know that stuff? That's like a private conversation. And I'm like, well, if we say it publicly on the stream, then it's really no longer a private conversation, right? Like, anybody can judge it at this point, right? But when you mute conversations like that, they could easily change it around and be like, oh no, you know, that was actually a private conversation. It's like, what are you gonna say? You didn't mute it. Right? Technically, they're getting rid of the problem, right? So why would I disagree with them? It's not like they're attacking me. Well, they have not attacked me yet. They've only attacked you, so why would I give a shit? You attack me. He doesn't attack me. Not a hard decision. Okay. This is that weird ass fight. I think he ulted into the middle. No, so I play this a lot in, like, season 4, season 5, where every single person would just, like, target me because they're like, well, if Christine is dead, then technically nobody is there to push top. Well, I mean, there's a reason why I kept saying, like, these people actually rely on it, because that's the only proof they have that you're boosting them, right? Because, no offense, but Dread Pirate Roberts was all like, oh, I didn't do this, and then everybody's like, well, you actually did. We have evidence of you doing it, right? So, that's kind of why I was like, well, if they really want to play this fucking game, then I'll just go find people who share the same goddamn problem as me, you know? What do you know? No, this is what this game is. Like, unless you play solo queue, and unless you can climb by yourself, not just pay people to play on your account, or pay people to throw the game, you're not gonna actually understand, right? So you do not understand the soccer aspect, you do not understand the sponsorship aspect, you do not understand the solo queue aspect, you do not understand the community aspect, so I guess technically you're not even a threat to me because you don't control or understand anything. This is why you guys should all have failed the SATs, by the way. Process of elimination is like literally the first thing they tell you about test taking. Thank you. Okay? Process of elimination. If this doesn't look like the correct answer, cross it out. If that doesn't look like the correct answer, cross it out. You know, like, that is literally the first thing they ever teach you. How do you not know that? No, I'm just talking about all the college graduates that are helping you right now because they're smarter than you. Yeah, I don't think so. Okay, even a dumbass like me knows how to process of elimination, so I don't actually ever need to know anything at all. Well, that's kind of how the American economy is built on. So when people are like, oh, it doesn't make sense, I have to pay lawyer fees, I'm like, but do you know anything? No, but I want to hear what they have to say because it's like, I wonder what their excuse will be. Tell me that isn't boosted as shit. I guess we know why the LCK studio is empty now. No, no, no. Oh my gosh. Okay, so a lot of people were asking me, "Oh, why don't I want to go to a soccer game? Oh, why don't I want to go to a soccer game?" And I'm like, I remember this where they were watching a soccer game and I think they bombed almost a few of the exits to the point where they couldn't escape. So it was like people heard one bomb go off, so they ran to the exit. And as soon as everybody ran to the exit, I think they bombed another exit and they bombed another exit. So, I mean, back then I was like, oh my gosh, that's so fucked up. And then the more I played League of Legends and the more I see Europe do fucked up shit to other people, I'm just like, honestly, like, I can completely understand why everybody just wants to kill themselves now and like set up bombs and just fucking kamikaze that bitch, you know? So, honestly, at this point, like, when there's so much social media and you're literally mocking people on live fucking stream, I'm like, okay, this makes total sense why they all want to fucking do this to you guys. um, technically, in Korea they have. So StarCraft has put a few match fixing people into prison. Um, no, I think there was a newer one. Life was in jail? Oh, I guess it was just that guy. No, wait, but this is also a different one, huh? Is this Life? No, there's another one. Okay, so China was working with Tencent. That's why Tencent is working with the country's police to root out and round up. The top has a cheating problem. Tencent helped arrest 120 suspects for cheating software. So yeah, America. Well, actually, America's doing fine because there's that Lizard Squad guy, and there's that. Why do I laugh? I mean, when you guys are like mocking things and then bragging about it and then being like, oh no 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 no, I'm not part of this. Yeah, I don't know, man. And like for you guys, you're like, oh yeah, well, I'm like, honestly, like this would never happen to me because one, I make sure I do not taunt people. And two, I do not pretend to be associated with someone. Okay? Okay, if I keep pretending that I am associated with like organized crime, then I think one day they're gonna be like, okay, you either shut the fuck up or we're gonna kill you. You see why I'm so careful about what I say about them, and I make sure that there is public information about them before I say it. Yeah, but who would be able to make that software? What was it? Russian hackers recruiting people online, I think? How Russia recruited for its cyber wars. How Russia is recruiting elite hackers. How powerful are Russian hackers. So yeah, I'm pretty sure they're all watching you already. That's how recruiting works. Duh. This was good, but it was also really bad. This is how I play tanks. Look at Whippo. You know, if anybody plays like me, you know they're bad. Oh man. I don't know if you guys know this, but I don't know, like, have you guys noticed whenever, like, someone plays really bad melee, like, plays on my level, thank you, of melee champions, and I'm just like, honestly, like, I think this person is throwing, because if they're playing like me, then they must be throwing, because there's no way that whatever the fuck I am doing is, like, pro level. You know, like, I think a lot of people who have watched me for a while, or want to kill me, or have been hired to kill me, I think you guys know exactly what I'm talking about because you're literally paid to stalk me, right? So, you know how sometimes, what? Oh yeah, that's kind of why I told you guys to stop sending them, because now they're all kind of giggling with me, because I'm like, oh yeah, remember that one time? Remember that one time you guys were like sent to kill me and I was like running it down because I didn't know how to fucking jump on you? Like, if it was Meteos or like anybody else who actually knows how to play a melee champion, like running it down and trying to chase you into an ability is probably not the best, right? But guess what? I can't play, so I was chasing him, and like I fucking hate when you guys are just like baiting me out there, you know? You'll be like chasing them, and all of a sudden it's like the whole team is there, just like, oh no. All right, anyways, let's go back to this game. Yeah, see, this is some iron shit, you know? Like, you guys do this, you guys used to do this to me so fucking often because you guys knew, one, I never fucking warded bushes. So you guys would always stand in the one fucking bush that I wouldn't fucking ward and then be like, bam! You know? Like, I'll be like, ah! This is how I got so good at warding bushes without warding, because I knew you guys would fucking be there, but then I was like, fuck, I can't embarrass myself again. And then, because every time I would die like that, they'd be like, see? You should have warded. And I would be like, dude, my refusal to ward has never stopped. I still refuse to fucking ward. And I think that's actually why I've been dying a lot in solo queue. I mean, my resolution now is just kind of like stay away from any and all bushes and just not roam. But I don't know. What happened here? Why was Reckless so butthurt? He wasn't really butthurt. Just look at his fucking team, man. This is some iron shit. Like, look at... This is just horrible. Like, this is some shit I would fucking do because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like, here, you know, I'm not trying to, like, insult myself, but let's face it, you know, I do some really stupid shit, you know? Like, there are certain times where you guys are just like, honestly, Christine, like, this is why you're a fucking iron. And you know what? I agree with you guys. Like, shit like this, I 100% agree with you guys. There's probably a better solution to this matchup, right? Maybe we shouldn't have... Well, actually, if I was Elise, I would have at least, like, cocooned them or some shit, right? Thank you. Or something, you know? But I don't play Elise, so my ideas are probably not going to be very good. Right? So, when you guys do stuff like this, I mean, personally, I do not gamble. So, personally, it would not matter to me, because it's actually fucking hilarious. Every time I do stupid shit like this, you guys are like, yep, this is why Christine's an iron. This is why. And I would be like, fuck you guys. honestly, just fuck. And like, there's nothing else that I can really say. I can't be like, oh yeah, I hope you die or whatever. It's like, I genuinely do not understand how to link. What is there to say? Right? But when you're clearly on a pro level and you're clearly doing stuff like this, it kind of makes people question, like, are you part of the gambling community? Because it would not really be the first time somebody is, right? I mean, all soccer players are dirty. I'm not even fucking worried about that. I think that's actually why I think Reckless was a little bit difficult at this game, just because he probably knew who that executive was. And considering he is in soccer, right, I'm pretty sure he understands how crazy Valencia fans can be. I don't know who the fuck is talking that, but okay. Like, I don't think anybody could, but okay. So I'm not really sure if like any of his other teammates really understand the soccer side of the situation or why that just would not be a good idea. I think they're just playing it because they're like, oh yeah, let's take advantage of this opportunity. And I'm like, I don't think you understand. Like, there's a reason why I don't ever push Reckless to win all the time. And I also don't make certain things public because I think it's completely inappropriate. But hey! I guess now everybody knows what you're part of and what you have agreed to, which is fine by me. And I'm pretty sure it's fine with everybody else. Technically, I'm just reading public news, right? No, I think Reckless is probably triggered because he's just like, why am I always on this team? Why am I always on the team that fucking loses? Like, why? You know? I wasn't actually watching the game at this point. Well, I have to go back to Taiwan, so it's not a choice really for me because it's kind of like, well, if you're gonna be publicly and openly against us, I guarantee you as soon as you touch ground on Taiwan, I'll fucking kill you. Does that make sense? Oh yeah, and it's the same for China too. Thank you for reminding me. So it's kind of like if I'm going to be publicly against all the hackers in China, I'm pretty sure they'll be like, well, if you ever fucking come to China, we will fucking kill you. So, I mean, there's also that. Kind of sucks for Sweden how you guys cannot do that, and that's why you guys are stuck with a bunch of useless motherfuckers in your country. What? Right. Are you gonna give me food? I don't know. Are you going to get food? No. Are you gonna give me food?
Your answer.
I mean, if you're gonna get food, then yeah, it might affect your answer. But if you're not gonna get food, then never mind. No, like, are you guys getting food or? Oh, really? I want a burrito with no beans, please, with everything on it. Oh, okay. Where are you guys going?
We don't know. That's the thing.
Can I order a burrito?
You just want tacos?
I don't want tacos. No, I only want a burrito.
You more like fucking ramen or like sushi or like fucking pho or like
No. I hate noodles.
American barbecue or like what was some better shit?
But American barbecue is all messy and shit.
Oh, messy and shit. Oh, messy and shit.
Burritos are neat and like
No, they're
packaged.
not. No, burritos are hella messy too. What are you talking about?
Well, if you add beans, it's messy.
That's not true at all.
Tacos are messy.
Fine, go to grandma's house and get you a burrito. What kind of meat you want?
Well, what are you guys gonna eat though? I don't want you guys to specially run one for me.
It's not run one, right? Just run direct there.
I know, but are you guys gonna go get some?
We gotta go to Riley's anyway.
O'Reilly's? Where are you guys gonna go eat?
Don't know.
Well, when you do know, then let me know so I can order whatever. You guys don't know what you're gonna eat?
Did you see the shit right now and then we're gonna go?
Oh god, I hope his air
Came
vent
back
thing.
this room, little shit.
I hope the air vent thing is on.
Shit's like the shit that sticks to the toilet bowl shit. You know, flush part of shit.
That's just disturbing. Okay, so what are you guys gonna eat? Don't you guys have tacos at work? So then, you have sushi at work, you have tacos at work, you have... Yeah. Pepperoni? Oh my gosh, there's this barbecue chicken. Barbecue chicken. Yeah. Fucking do barbecue chicken at Mountain Mike's, the super large barbecue chicken. They have the super, you know, not the normal size pizza. No, it's the New York pizza.
Where?
New York pizza at Mountain View.
It's not Mountain View.
Yeah, it is. It's on El Camino. Yeah. It's fucking New York pizza, or is it Mountain Mike? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's by Ross. Ranch 99. It's at your old school. Huh? Yeah, I used to always take the back road. Huh? Okay. Okay, I gotta go walk my brother's dog. Oh, that's a Choco puke. He got mad at me. He was like, "Mom hasn't been home." And just puked it. What?
You wanna go?
You're not allowed to touch the weights.
You know what I was touching. You actually use these?
No, I do like deadlifts.
What about those over there?
That's for when I build my muscle.
You actually use them?
Yeah, why? That's why when the guy sold me one, I was like, doesn't matter to me. He's like, yeah, but it's missing. I'm like, no, it's fine. Isn't the other two still in your garden?
Your garden?
Your garden?
I don't have a garden. Oh, let's count. The fuck?
Now you only have one arm that's strong.
Anyway.
That is not right.
Hurry up.
I will. Yes, I will. I have to go put some laundry in the washing machine, and then I'll be back. Okay. Well, that is it. I'm gonna go because I'm hungry and I'm very food motivated. And if my brother's gonna get me some pizza, then I will go clean. I will go wash his dog. I mean, I will go walk his dog. Dude, I'm in my bikini right now because I decided, okay, so originally I was gonna wash my cat and then watch Reckless play inside of the hot tub, right? And then it got so intense that I was like, oh no, it's too intense. I can't go to the hot tub anymore because what if I gotta talk shit right after, you know? And I can't be in the middle of washing my ass, you know? So I was just like, fuck. No, I gotta fucking... And then this is why I'm like halfway ready for the pool and halfway not ready for the pool because I'm fucking here. So This was a horrible business. It's not horrible. I'm just in my fucking bikini because I originally wanted to go into the hot tub so I would not have to tweet or have to stream at all. But guess what happened? I don't know what the fuck happened. So guess I'm fucking here now, which is unpredicted and not part of my original schedule because my original schedule was to go to the fucking hot tub. Anyways, so dude, I never planned to argue. I never planned to, like, do all this extra shit on the fucking side. I plan a very calm and organized day, okay? I wanted to go to the hot tub. I was gonna do my fucking laundry and not even say a single goddamn word about this fucking game. But guess what? Shit happens! Why you breathe like that? It's not like I'm yelling at you. Oh my gosh, thank you guys. Whoever was in charge of the LEC stream, I was all like, all right, gotta get to it really quick before they get offline or else I can't rewind it. No, because I know some of you guys don't upload it right afterwards. So I'm like scouring the fucking YouTube looking for it. And then it's always only like parts of it, you know? So then the in-between is not there. So thank you guys for finally not doing that because holy fuck, it's impossible. So I appreciate that and thank you for it. I'll be back. It's not bad. I just, you know, I feel like maybe I've triggered this a little bit where I said Reckless is probably on the wrong team because of whatever, but I agree that Fnatic is probably the most stable option for him. Well, if you ask me what I think, I would not choose the stable option just because I never chose to get a college degree because the stable option would be to never say a fucking word and have a stable job, but clearly I would much rather have my freedom to speak and do a little bit more on the side. So, you should not ask me what I think because what I think is not going to be what you want. So, but what organization? Honestly, at this point, there is no individual organization. It's more of the management and who their sponsors are. And I feel like there could be a possibility that Reckless has been in this community so long that he's just like, just because a company has more money, it doesn't automatically always mean that they are better at management. And I understand where he's coming from because he doesn't have family members that are part of the higher management. So if you're seeing what Reckless is seeing just from like a pro level and not from like the background of like, oh yeah, you know, my family connections, then I can fully understand why Reckless would be like, well, just because of this organization being rich doesn't mean they have good management because that's only one person representing the company. And that actually has happened to HTC before with TSM. Oh, I fucking hate doing this because nobody knows what the fuck I'm talking about. Alright. So there's this. And there also is, what the fuck was it? Mark. I fucking hate Mark Merrill. I hope he loses. Well, he actually did. Never mind. What? I don't know. I guess steak, and I want guacamole. I want the super burrito with no beans. Can I have two? Damn it! Can I have Fanta? Orange soda? I want that Mexican orange soda, bro. No! Okay. But yeah, this actually happened before with TSM and HTC where I do not think whoever they hired for their esports part for HTC was exactly technically the best idea ever, because I don't know if you guys remember this, but HTC used to be more durable than Samsung phones. And their software actually is better too. Thank you. So the only thing that Galaxy, I mean, any Samsung phone is really good at is they are the first. You know what I mean? Like HTC is not really the first in anything. They just make sure that they are very durable and very like presentable before they give it to you. So yes, they might be a little bit slower in releasing like new technology and new stuff, but there you can throw it, you can chuck it, like it's not gonna fucking break. Whereas if you throw a Samsung phone, like you're fucked. You're fucked. LG is even worse. All right, anyways, on to the next subject. But no, I'm serious. Like, if you compare like how well, maybe you would have to understand engineering, huh? All right, so if you know anything about HTC phones in comparison to how they handled this situation, you would be like, wow, that's two very different situations. Yeah, because they're two very different fucking people. All right, anyways, HTC is Taiwanese, so yes, I am very triggered because I think being in esports, you guys have a very negative connotation towards Taiwanese people until I came along, and God knows, oh, I'm so triggered. Anyways, so yeah. No. Sometimes I just gotta like sit down and take deep breaths until I realize that anything and everything that comes out of my mouth is just gonna be negative. And at that point, it's just gonna make me look like the bad person because I have nothing nice to say at all. So I just gotta take a deep breath and swallow my words. So I'm okay. Probably gonna get a heart attack eventually one day, but I'm okay right now. But yeah, I don't know. I can thank you. I can kind of see why Reckless would feel this way, how there's not really any organization that can really give him what he wants because this HTC situation. So I'm just gonna work my minimum wage job. How does my minimum wage job work? Well, first of all, the more and more I work at my minimum wage job, the more I think that you guys are all fucking useless. Whoever organized that HTC partnership with Mark Merrill and TSM Reginald should literally be working a minimum wage job. Because I feel like some of my coworkers can do your job better than you. Because they have better customer service communication than you do. Okay? They understand how to make their clients and customers happier than whatever the fuck you did. So yes, I can actually fully understand why all of them fucking hate you. And because you're a direct representation of the company you work for. The reason why I, on my Twitter, thank you, say it is my intellectual property, because if I say something that positively represents the brand that I am working for, then technically I should be getting a promotion for marketing, not whoever the fuck that bitch is. Does that kind of make sense? So, like I was saying, well, I wasn't really saying, I was tweeting, but anyways, thank you. Fucking Twitch chat catches everything. God damn it, can't hide shit from you guys. Alright, anyways, I love that about you guys. Don't ever change. No matter how much these e-girls think they guys suck. I think it's just... Well, actually, I think... Am I really the first person who said don't go against it? Just use it to your... Okay, I probably am. Alright, I'm gonna go and walk the dog so I can get my burrito. Because if I don't walk the dog, I'm not getting a burrito. And we all know damn well I want that burrito. Oh shit, my trash can. This was a container for seaweed like almost probably 2 or 3 years ago. And guess what? It's still here. Alright, thank you guys. And I'm gonna go. I'll be trolling in the LCS chat. Or lurking. Right. Right. Wrong word. Thank you. Dude, my manager's having such a difficult time understanding me. He's like, what are you talking about? And I'm just like, I don't know. Oh man, this is what happens when you guys chat ban everybody. Because now everybody who makes fun of my mistakes won't ever, like, I will never know that I'm making a mistake because guess what? You guys banned everybody. So I still continue to think what I say is correct because nobody in chat is fixing it. So, you know, now I sound like a fucking idiot, which I originally was until Twitch chat started making fun of every single fucking typo I've ever had. And then I was like, oh my gosh, I corrected my mistake. Technically I didn't, but they did. So now that you've chat banned and was like, oh my gosh, chat, Twitch chat is being fucking toxic. You can't just correct people's grammar. Now everybody sounds like a fucking idiot. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna go before I keep getting triggered. All right, see you later.